Hello and welcome to the Canadian North. Okay, so I've decided what to do. Finally, I'm going to paint the edges by hand. I'm going to mask the edges and I'm going to airbrush the inside here linoleum color. This way, even with my shaky hands, I should be able to do it properly. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's enough for this phase. I'm gonna let it dry and I will have to start masking. So I changed my mind. Instead of airbrushing this surface, I'm gonna paint it by hand, whatever the risks. But I masked it. I masked the edges. So we'll see how it goes. And this is the color, the paint actually. It's the XF79 from Tamiya, linoleum deck brown. Masking this perimeter was quite an adventure, but it was doable. In the end, I didn't suffer too much. I only suffered enough as to not record it. No need for you to see all the frustrations and swearing. What happens here in this kind of situations. I know it doesn't look great for now, but I intend to leave it dry, and we'll see at the end what's the result. If needed, I will apply a second coat. I'm gonna leave it like this just for a bit to dry properly. Well, this is the result after 2 coats of hand painting. Lesson learned: whatever large surface like this I will have in the future, I will have to use the airbrush, no matter what. I'm not happy with the consistency of the surface, and also I have interference between between these horizontal and vertical surfaces, which I will have to fine tune, to fine touch up now with a very small brush. So with that part I'm not that happy yet. So we'll see how this goes. Well, I look at the first pass and I'm quite happy with the touch-up. I can only see very small bad things, but only when I look at the screen and I see what you see now with a lot of zoom. Naked eye, I cannot see any of these imperfections. I will try to solve more of them by a second round of touch-up, and this will be all for this piece. This is the final shape and color of the object. Not fantastic. Good enough for me. Good enough for my fun. Well, it is what it is. We're still at 1 in 350 scale. It's a small scale. Now I try to find excuses and justifications. I should stop here. Yeah. For the vertical stiffeners that are below this this deck here, we have these photo etch pieces on the fret C. We have the C13. I'm gonna zoom. Takes a lot of zoom to see anything, but here they are. These triangles here. We have 4, 4 and another 8 over there. So we need 13 of these. I'm curious if I can zoom even more and keep the focus in place. Yeah, not bad. Like this. So I'm gonna start cutting them off, and I guess we'll see from there. I'll try to do 1 or 2 on camera and the rest offline. Of course, these are another bunch of mighty fine pieces. Tiny and flimsy, but this gives you an idea about the length of detail a trumpeter went for in doing this kit. It's quite detailed, and if I found it difficult but doable, and as I said many times, I'm a guy without experience, I can only imagine better modelers would enjoy this very much without so much frustration. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about, and they have to be installed vertically in this, in these small trenches here, small slits or places or whatever you want to call them. I think even the toothpick is too thick, too brutish for these very fine slits in plastic where we have to place the stiffeners, but here we are. Of course, the more you tinker with them, the worse will be. So I'd better do it as well as I can in the first movement. This is an important one. It's the very middle, and it better be straight. Yeah, but I put it the other side. Oftentimes when I record something, I pay more attention of the position of camera or the light, or how well things will be on screen, than to what I actually do. Yeah, it's good. I will keep doing this until I finish off camera. Well, this is it. All of them are now in place. They are supposed to be in contact with the conning tower and to actually be installed like this. Oops, I lost the focus. To be installed like this, and you cannot see them. You have to look from underneath to see them. And the whole story of this overhanging roof and of the conning tower for the battleship Tsesarevich, I will have to tell it in the next episode, because the big drama, what happened to the Tsesarevich, and by extension to the fate of the 1st Pacific Squadron, was focused around this conning tower. But this is for the next time. I also wanted to say I'm not gonna bother to paint these. There's no point in painting them. I could paint them maybe rusty, or I don't know. I'm gonna leave them like this. You cannot see them anyway, as I said, so no painting for these small pieces.